Howdy! How's it going? Hope you're good. I'm good. It is Thursday, and this is Three Things, episode 4. 4 episodes! It's not a milestone. It shouldn't be a big deal. Here are 3 things that I have been watching, reading, and listening to, but I'm going to start with the listening to first, because I'm real excited. I went to the Four-Eyed Horseman tour in Columbus on Saturday, and I had a freaking blast. Four-Eyed Horsemen they're nerd rappers. They rap about nerdy things like video games and literature and wrestling. I really like it. I'm probably going to lose a lot of you here. I really like it. I saw MC Lars back in 2005 in Columbus. And now, all these years later, I went back to Columbus and saw him, MC Frontalot, Schaefer the Dark Lord, and Mega Ran all together. It was great. I had a blast. It was a great show. They were trading off. Like MC Lars opened, but then he had Schaefer the Dark Lord come out and play drums. And then he had MC Frontalot join him on a song. And all 4 of them came out and did a couple songs together. And MC Frontalot had Schaefer the Dark Lord come back out and had Mega Ran come out. And then Mega Ran had Frontalot and Schaefer come out. And Schaefer had Frontalot, and then everybody come out. And it was awesome. I had such a good time. It was a lot of fun. Here's the thing. If you're going to go to a show, just be respectful of the people around you. Like, please, just pay attention. If you notice you're standing directly in front of somebody that is shorter than you, maybe you shouldn't be standing directly in front of them and then continuing to back up into their personal bubble, making them leave their comfortable spot that they had been spending the entire show at because they thought they were out of the way and they just wanted to be there and have a good time. Not that that happened. Just be aware of your surroundings is all I'm saying. So, on my 3 Things playlist, if you go to the link in my bio, my beacons.ai/imchrisstall, you can find a link to the 3 Things playlist on Spotify, and there I have added 3 songs from the Four-Eyed Horsemen. I've got Stoop Sale by MC Frontalot. I've got True Play for Real from MC Lars, which also has Weird Al Yankovic playing accordion. So that's a win-win, right? Then I've got a collab between Mega Ran and Schaefer the Dark Lord. But they did a song for AEW's Fyter Fest pay-per-view, and it's called Fighters, and it's freaking awesome. And if you listen to it, it's some of the fastest rapping that I've heard. I am curious to see who is actually going to listen to their songs. Here's what I've been watching. I'm continuing through my decades and watched Guillermo del Toro's feature film debut. It's called Kronos, and it came out in 1993. It's got some really good body horror in it. It's got like the ancient mystic magic vibes that's coming, and that's what leads to some of the body horror. I'm not going to say that I loved it, but for being a movie in 1993 and for being a foreign film that also has Ron Perlman in it, I didn't hate it. And I was like, what is happening? And it's Del Toro, and I like Del Toro. It was a fun movie. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it's been a busy week, so really that's the only movie that I watched this week. But what I've been reading is, at long last, a book called Severed. It's by Scott Snyder and Scott Tuft. It really is a cannibalistic tale. It actually, the entire book, other than literally the first 2 pages and the last page of this entire thing, takes place in 1916, but the entirety is about friendship and about a boy that runs away and hops a train, which I've always wanted to do, just hop a train and see where it takes me. I know it's highly illegal, but my grandpa always said that he wanted to do it, and so I kind of want to always do it. But he hops a train and then runs into trouble and makes a friend, and then it's the story of their friendship and trying to figure out what's going on and realizing that they're being chased by this crazy cannibal, but they don't realize he's a cannibal right away. They just know something's off with him. Honestly, like, it's got some horrific images in it, specifically the scenes where a kid has been cannibalized. But the ending is what was like, oh no. I'm not going to give it away. That's all I'll say. So it was a fun read for sure. If you've got Hoopla, which are not yet a sponsor, but they could be, check out Hoopla. It's a free digital service. You can read books like Severed and many others online with the Ohio State Library resources. And it's great. All you need is a library card. It's free. You can get a bunch of rentals and you can just borrow them and you can read them and then you return them. And it's all virtual and everything's great. And that way there you can check out free books. And then if you like them, you can go buy them and support the artist. So those are 3 things that I have been listening to, watching, and reading We're going all sorts of out of order. It's episode 4. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, hit the link in my bio, either on Instagram or on Facebook or Twitter, wherever you're watching this, or in the link below on YouTube, and find links to the 3 Things playlist on Spotify, as well as all the other links to all my other socials. And until next time, this is Chris Stall telling you to stay classy, San Diego.